and going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here we go. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for Boston. On the block, it's Tatum with Tatum. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in at the three. Shots good by Williams. You know, RJ, tonight it figures to be a physical contest. Each of these teams excelling in rebounding.
Yeah, that's what both hang their hat on. This is a pride matchup. When you identify as a rebounding team, you never want to lose that battle.
Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Down low, it's stolen by White. Here's Hauser. No good with the triple.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Here's SGA. Count that bucket.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
For Boston, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. White, wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Kata. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
It's tipped. Holmgren against Tatum. And it's White missing. Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
Here's White after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Exploding at the rim. Tatum shows you the right way to finish off a drive.
The Thunder leading by 5. Right side, SGA misses the layup. For Boston, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Tatum passes to Kata. Back to Tatum. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Jalen Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. And the Celtics also making a change. Vucevic is checked in. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they've done a great job putting themselves in the best position possible. Tons of confidence heading into the postseason for this group.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Joe in the corner, outside Williams, and taken away by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Hauser misses.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Shots good by Williams.
Yeah, Williams much more physical than most think. He can get through that contact.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Pass to Williams. Back to SGA. The kick out to Williams. Lock at 6. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Celtics also changing it up. Walsh is checked in. And it's Tatum in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Mitchell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Peyton Pritchard. Vucevic is out there with Tatum. And it's Shireman in at the 2.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Pritchard against Mitchell. Pass to Walsh. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Tatum passes to Pritchard. 6 to shoot to the middle. Here's Walsh. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
Celtics trail by 11. And he jams it with authority.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
For the Thunder, Jalen Williams comes in for Wiggins, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Bounce pass from Tatum. It's tipped. Pass to Brown. Shot from 12. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Here's SGA. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Vucevic, and too long on the shot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Jason Tatum. The Celtics have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Tatum. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Driving to the basket. Fires away from way outside. Wallace misses. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Now a look at the stats for Jaylen Brown.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing its patience with it.
And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell in for Isaiah Joe. Then for the Celtics, Kate is checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Hauser finds Brown. Lets it go from 11.
Quite simply, Lou Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there.
The Thunder lead by 13. Here's Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. 7 points for Williams. Celtics on offense. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
The Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for White.
At the line for the Celtics, Derek White. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for White.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has a screen for SGA. The shot from the low post is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's Keita. He has yet to score. It's Dort on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Hartenstein with the screen for Mitchell. Back to Hartenstein. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hartenstein's got his first 2 points. Pritchard from outside, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, with the playoffs right around the corner, they're in tremendous shape. They're right on top in the first half.
And now back to the SGA show. I mean, the first half. It really has been all SGA. And that'll do it for half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, the rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Brown finds Tatum. The kick out to Brown. To the inside, Hauser. Great D that time from Hartenstein. On the wing, Williams. Holmgren outside. Back to Williams. And stolen by Tatum. Hauser the pass to Tatum. Wants to get it to Hauser and does. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is why Holmgren went second in the draft. He can dominate the paint.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on White.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Good on both. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. White, bounce pass. Brown, the pass to Hauser. The kick out to Tatum. And another miss by Boston.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Drawing fouls is a skill, and it's one that Shai has mastered.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from SGA. And Boston has possession. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Hauser with the ball. Working on Williams. Hayden's shot is off.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
That one off the back iron and out.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
You watch Jason Tatum, Richard. He looks comfortable in everything he does.
And even though it's a hard game, he just makes it look so easy. And I think being an NBA champion, that's giving him a little boost in confidence.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Goes up at the stripe. Hartenstein. Dort, left side. Outside Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And that one is good. Holmgren's got his second basket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Shot to stop the run, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. Vucevic checked in for Boston. And Richard, I'll say this. Jaylen Brown's often at the heart of a debate about what his true value is. I think it's immense.
Oh, I don't know what the debate is. I don't know the difference between megastar, superstar, but he is a proven all-star, an all-NBA player, and a finals MVP.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you, Kevin.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And the Thunder making a switch here. McCain's checked in. Outside Tatum. Good on the triple. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
White against McCain. Williams sets a screen for Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Cuts off the pass. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. 1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. Count it. Tatum's got 9.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Now McCain. Here's Holmgren. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Vucevic.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
Holmgren hits them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way.
Oh,
yes! Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. 1:07 left to play in the third. Right side Gonzalez. Out to the wing. Here's Walsh. And the 3 ball is good. Walsh has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Holmgren outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Thunder lead by 18. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
The Thunder have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. A nice shot by McCain.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Celtics trail by 18. They get a hand on it and taken away by Wallace.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Thunder have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Inside with his first shot attempt, and Boston with the rebound. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, they've got Vucevic. Jason Tatum is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Walsh in at the power forward. To the paint. Rebound Boston. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Shireman. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wiggins outside. A floater. No good that time. Celtics trail by 17. Here's Walsh. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Joe. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Driving in to the inside. Pritchard passes to Walsh. The Celtics working the ball around now. Vucevic with the bucket.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Wallace. Brownie's checked in for Boston. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Back to Vucevic, and the layup's good off the glass. Vucevic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's SGA. Lays it up off the glass.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Pass to Shireman. Back to Tatum. Here's Shireman. Now, here's Vucevic. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And again, SGA's got 13 points in the second half.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
It's stolen by SGA. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Williams comes in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Dort in for Mitchell.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? The Thunder leading by 19 points. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. White covering. SGA, no good. Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 40s. Strong work at that end of the floor.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. SGA.
2 minutes.
Hartenstein with it. And stolen by White. Tatum. Oh, great touch off the pass.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and he cans it in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now White. And the layup is off.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Oklahoma City.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn it.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And a new group in for the Celtics. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Thunder. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Gonzalez against Wiggins. Here's Pritchard from outside. Buries the deep ball.
Pritchard for 3.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Alex Caruso, and he misses the J. So it's the Celtics now. They trail by 14. Wiggins fires. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Even early on in this. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce.